Oitanev said, "Hello." Woo Studios said, "Hey, welcome." Lord Kermit said, "I have made it." Woo Studios said, "Hello, welcome." Lord Kermit said, "I've been awake since 2 a.m. my time this morning." Woo Studios said, "Wow, I hope you got enough sleep." Lord Kermit said, "I went to sleep around 9 p.m. Woo Studios said, "Alright, cool." Lord Kermit said, I did start playing Paint the Town Red VR. It's way better than the base game.
Hello. I hope you can hear Paul.
What's up?
Awesome.
I'm here. I'm awake. Grimney, it's coming down outside.
Said,
I don't know
yeah.
why, but for some reason we're getting like 3 feet of snow in the mountains. We're supposed to get about a foot down
Lord
here.
Kermit
Yeah, a lot.
said,
A lot of snow.
I can hear you.
Yeah,
See if
let
our
me-
audio levels are okay. Hopefully they are.
Some looks a little
Hello,
hot
guys.
here, but
Yeah.
Said, I can hear.
hey, we appreciate everybody showing up. Thank you very much. Big snow day here, man. Wow, we shut down we have like a resale store.
Lord
That's our
Kermit
main gig.
said,
Miss BrVR does
"Total
mainly.
stove
We
for
do
me
this
yesterday."
and help out there, but we had to close the store down today. It's a winter wonderland all of a sudden. You know, 3rd day of spring. What is it? 4th day of spring? Something.
Yeah.
Oh, it stopped for you yesterday, right? I mean, North America, it's, especially the East Coast, getting just smacked. I think they're getting smacked out west too,
Lord
right?
Kermit
Yeah.
said, can I see the Winchester?
Well, welcome. We're
Sure.
studios. No, it says studios, but we're really just in our living room. We aspire to be bigger one day, right?
One day.
I remember asking Giant, "What do you want to go with?" He's like, "Studios." I'm like, "All right, let's go. Oh, let's dream." I like it. But we're really just indie devs, father and son, believe it or not. He does all the heavy lifting. He's the CTO, if you will. Does all the programming. Our Discord, and thank everybody for showing up from the Discord. Our good friend Grimney Reaper. It's amazing, Grim, how long we've known each other now, and I love it. I
said,
absolutely love it.
I had no
And
idea
you've
y'all
taught me
had
so much
TBH.
about Lithuania, more than I
TBH.
think I
Said,
probably would have
Blue
known,
houses.
you know, if I hadn't have known you for sure. And maybe more than I had ever known in my lifetime, and I love it. I absolutely love it. That's one thing I loved about living in New York City, is meeting people from all around the world. And this game lets us do that as well.
the Grim Reaper
It's pretty amazing, John. And thank you
Yeah.
all, Lord Kermit, Grimney Reaper, Dave, my good friend Dave.
Yeah,
DJ
hello.
Dave,
And hello, cameraman.
Cameraman. It's all good, cameraman. Cameraman, one of our playtester extraordinaire is what I'll say. That's what I'll say. Anyway,
This is,
thank you to everyone that supports Woo Studios over on the Discord. We have 2 games that we are featuring. This one, Bread or Dead VR. An evil East has taken over the world.
Now, do note that this is a bit of an older version, because I tried to package it up today, and it did not like that. There was some corrupt data or something. I'm gonna have to figure it out, fix it. So this is a version from 5 days ago.
Lord
So
Kermit
some of the new stuff, like the mustard gas, is not in.
and I did cameraman
These guys are doing the worm.
said,
I'm just gonna say
I'm
it.
just
They always do
playing
the
Red
worm in
with
this
Lord
room
Kermit.
for some
They
reason.
worming out. I used to worm back in the 80s, by the way. I was pretty good. Fix a lot of stuff with my OG desktop. Oh, that's good, man. I tell you what, we're, you know, I'd say I blow my machines out once a month. Yeah, once a month. And I tell you, oh my gosh, do they run better afterwards. But we, as you might imagine, we're pretty intensive around here. So we, yeah. Oh, thanks, Dave. I agree. It's looking great, and you know,
the game is
it's
looking
we're
really
not
good.
even in early access yet. And I was just talking with one of our newer members of the Discord, our good friend now Turtle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, explaining to Turtle that this game we really were able to start way ahead of our game that we're going to be showing off here in a little while. Backrooms virtual reality. It's it was tough, man. You know, we learned a lot. Still learning a lot. And we're making a lot of changes to that game as well to improve quality of life as we try to find more
Good
headroom
jobs.
to make the game more realistic. It's great. John just put in the game. We try to put in a lot of the old levels. And he just put in one of the really old levels from a year ago, and it's night and day difference. So thank you for that, and it's people like yourself, Dave, that help keep us going. And
if you want to play an old version of BrVR, you can actually
really
do that.
cool.
It's right where you'd select between the beta and the main branch.
Yeah.
You can select a really old version of BrVR. It's great.
We love it. It's
Two really
it's
old versions,
cringy
actually.
as it's really cringy for us, but at the same time, you know, that was our goal. 4 phases or 5 phases really of the game, and we're headed into phase 4 with that one. This one we started out kind of in phase 4, if you will, because we were able to kind of understand that we could unlock more headroom, but we're always pushing it. We're pushing what we can do here. There's no doubt about it. And, you know, if you were to walk up to a developer, say, I want an open world VR game with a lot of detail and great lights, and we want to do it in Unreal Engine 4.25, they would look at you like you were crazy. Or
But
they
many
would say,
folks have
how
done
much
it.
money do you have? Because that's going to cost a lot. I'd rather do it in 5.3. We got Nanite. We got major optimization. You know, it's tough. This is in 4.27, which gives us a lot more leeway there, you know. Either way, I agree, Dave. It looks good. It's playing well. There's still some, there's still some optimization to be done.
For sure,
But,
it's nowhere near finished.
John is John's still learning those techniques, and we're it's great because we're looking into even deeper techniques to unlock, if you will, some more memory and optimization headroom. But it's deep stuff, you know. It's deep in the code and pretty well. Is Kvass in Bread or Dead? No.
It is, but only in the canteens, which you disagreed with. So I'm going to have to add the big green bottles from BrVR into Bread or Dead.
Those big green bottles, I like them. I rebranded a lot of our assets in the other game as well. We try to do that. You know, we're not artists. So the assets, most that you see, are going to be from the Unreal Marketplace and various other places. We try our best to credit everyone for that, and you know what? We like supporting artists, so it's good.
Lord Kermit.
But if we had to build all this stuff of ourselves, wow, or pay someone, that would that'd be really expensive.
Well, you probably, if you've read the changelog, you probably do not want to see the level 18 testing room right now. It is excessively laggy right now. I'm currently working to optimize it, but I don't think you would get all that far. The spawn room is is not very laggy at all, but the actual map is laggy.
Yeah, especially
I'm trying to
on a
optimize
710, it's going to be rough.
Yeah, it'll probably crash on you.
It probably will crash on you, unfortunately. However, it is in there. You can try, right? But big.
That's why
caveat,
it's a
it is
preview, not a
fully optimized yet. And there's 3 major parts to it. It's one of our most ambitious levels, I would say, as far as everything's concerned. The size, the scope, the number of mechanics. There's even a dinosaur, like in the Wikidot, that leads you to the rocket. So anyway, it's still not fully optimized, Lord Kermit, but you can try to go in there. Probably going to be a bit of a flip book if you're on that 710 now.
Oh, hello. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
You're friendly,
Cameraman.
I forgot.
Thanks for chiming
Glad
in
that
there.
bullet missed you.
Very laggy, but if you go far enough, the lag calms down a bit.
Yeah, it does, for sure. Like, the school area is pretty good. The house, the starting neighborhood, though, is, like, really laggy.
If you're just joining us a little confused, this is our game Bread or Dead. This is the Anubis map. How many maps do we have now? We certainly have a lot of points of interest.
Like 17, I think.
And far more, probably at least 3 or 4 points of interest on each map. So several different modes now. 6 or 7 different modes. tower defenses, go out and find stuff, take and hold, all sorts of great modes here. You can check them all out in the spawn area. It's, again, early access, well, really pre-early access on Steam. You can download it for free right now. We would love to have you on the Discord helping us play test the game, help us shape the game, say, I like this, I don't like this, here's ideas that'll make it cool. You can do the same thing for any of our games. We have it all branded under Woo Studios, both games. So we will be streaming that BrVR, though, coming up at, we usually go start at 12 o'clock. Had to start a little early today. But when are we doing BrVR?
12:30.
12:30, all right. So this would be like one of the take and hold spots here on the Anubis map.
I was coming here because I wanted to test this. This hold did not work last
Did it
time.
not?
All the zombies spawned in the ground. It was terrible.
So
I'm trying to figure
Thomas
this out.
IR.
Yeah, now they spawn.
there they go. The crawlers are crawling. Oh, down for the count goes the Hacksaw. Hacksaw Jim Dugan is what I was. That's an old
1, 2,
old
3,
wrestler,
4.
as my grandfather would say. So you got to hold the area. A lot of different zombies now,
2,
too.
3, 4.
Holy moly. A lot of zombies. Done a lot of work on the zombies with, you know, you can shoot their arms off, take their heads off, all sorts of things. In fact, there's a fun, I'm enjoying it more and more. There's a fun little mini game in this game where you have to collect all the zombie heads. So it's just a wave shooter with,
Well, it's not really a wave shooter. It's more of a roguelike.
That's true. It is a roguelike, isn't it?
Pointing
Not
at.
that. Dingalicious, Dave knows.
Diaglicious.
Dave, we put down some NPCs last night. That was a lot of fun on the contractors.
Those poor guys.
Those poor guys. I was telling John we're probably good enough now to, you know, maybe go online.
You know what?
I don't know.
I'm gonna do something else.
I do want to play that new contractors battle royale, I must say. You know, I signed up for the, I don't know. They ain't letting me in. So here's all the taking holds. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're all working pretty well. I think a couple of them need a little optimization. Would you agree?
Yeah, but generally speaking, they're pretty dang good.
But you know what we're trying to do, and I think a lot of people do this. You see, you got a little headroom, right? You optimize and then bring the headroom down. And we still want you know, to up our graphics. We still need to up some of the landscape, put in more grass in areas, things of that nature. It's all tough though in VR, and you know, it's really like doing mobile games. We can't use a lot of the you know, tools that you could use if it was just a regular
You get half
PC
the
game.
FPS to work with.
Yeah, I mean, you're really running two video games, one for each eye. So it's tough. It's not easy. It's making video games is hard. Making VR games is really hard. Looking good though, John. Done a lot of audio work. Just a ton of stuff, man. John's always in there. We work on it every day. It's something we enjoy doing. It's you know, so not too hard to get up every day and work on it. But I tell you what, if it weren't for our Discord, the good people you see on this stream, and a whole lot more people keep us going. And you know, it's great because we get new blood. They're so excited, and we have to tell them, you know, don't burn out. You're doing so much.
They burn
Thank
out.
you. They
Always.
burn out usually. I do too. But it's that enthusiasm really keeps us going. A big part of the reason we have our Discord is to help us, the support, and people like Lord Kermit, Thomas IR, who just joined us. Thank
Hello.
you for joining us, Thomas.
I'm trying to position this.
DJ
correctly.
Dave, Zane.
There
all
we
of
go.
you, really, thank
Perfect.
you. Without
backlight.
you, it's much harder to make this happen.
Oh, come on. The worst shotgun. Okay, the second worst shotgun.
You know, people specialize in just UI work alone, and then just UI work in VR alone, meaning everything you're seeing John do here is it's a real specialty, especially when it comes to VR. So making these signs, making it all work, making it all legible, not easy stuff. You've done
Yeah,
great
Glock
here,
18,
and we've
nice.
refined it a lot, haven't we, John?
Uh-huh.
So John and I, if you don't know, sit right next to each other.
Oh.
Sometimes people are real surprised in the Discord because we like to chime in sometimes as if we're not, so that everybody sees our thought process. And sometimes I just don't want to bother John, so even though he's an arm length away. I don't know some shadows here that I'm not enjoying a whole lot.
All right. Well, how about this guy?
Ooh, oh,
Guy.
look, he's missing an arm now.
Huh?
Got a
Yeah.
little bone sticking out of there.
Gotta reposition.
I was
this
like,
light.
John, why we can take the arm off, right? And he's like, yeah. I was like, can we just stick? We got this little ham, right? We had a ham that had a little bone sticking out. I was like, just stick that ham bone right in his arm socket. John played with it for a while.
Oh my! I just changed health to work on a basis of 100 instead of 10.
I think it's working, right?
Uh-huh.
Dude, balance, another one, man. You go balance, what, 140 plus, oh man, so many weapons now. 150 plus weapons, I'm going to say?
170.
170 weapons, and then so many zombie types. We have
Holy heck.
marauders on top of that who are, you know, half-infected people. Sometimes they'll fight with you. Sometimes they're friendly. Sometimes you punch them and they'll shoot you. But often they'll help you out if you don't offend them too much. But you have some that are they're just trying to get in your camp, especially the tower defense modes, right?
In the camp survival mode. They're not in the tower defense mode,
Oh,
I
they're
don't
not,
think.
Sorry, the camp survival mode, which is pretty cool. You can build barriers, a lot of barriers. You got screws and nails, I think. Did we implement screws yet?
Yes.
So you got screwdrivers. You can pound nails into sheet metal and various other items. Use concrete blocks that you can craft and spawn.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It really is. And then we've got what
hate
we're
this
calling our story mode. An evil yeast has taken over the world.
The extraction mode, it's called now, but we'll call it our story mode
It's
after
really
we're
going to
done
end up
with it.
being our story mode is an extraction type mode where you got to get in, do your dirty job, and get out.
That's the dramatic way to put it, but yeah.
Oh, is that dramatic? Delicious.
What? Oh, this is a sawn off.
No, I'm a kid of the 80s, if I'm
Forgot.
aging myself here. And the Deagle. Did I say that too loud? The Deagle. The Desert Eagle.
There we go.
Such an iconic 80s weapon.
It is.
And, also a very iconic video game weapon at this point, I guess.
Very, yeah.
It's so funny, and we have them too. Some of the variations may include, cardboard versions, goofy-ah versions. In fact, our good
A
friend-
12 gauge version.
A 12 gauge version
Of
of the
the
Deagle.
Deagle.
Sure. Why wouldn't you? So we also love doing that kind of stuff. And if you read our devlogs, or I should say John's awesome devlogs, there we go. You'll know that there are some joke Deagles in our game. As well as I think you just put out a devlog that had, you're able to put multiple attachments on some on weapons as well, right?
Well,
maybe
yeah.
in ways that
barrels and
yeah.
stocks.
Maybe in ways that aren't necessarily practical in real life, but they are fun.
Well, you can do anything with welding tools.
I often see you over there in H3, if of course you're familiar with that game. H3 has probably 500 plus weapons at this point. But you're able to put a rail on just about anything and have just about any configuration you want. And I often see you over there with some of the craziest contraptions I think I've ever seen.
They are
and
contraptions.
it's fun, It's fun to do that. So we want to put that kind of stuff in for you as well.
Oh my goodness. A literal Panzer Shrek. Holy heck.
That's great, cameraman.
Cameraman said, I have the BrVR skin sealer sound for 10 hours on my soundboard for no reason.
I remember when John made the 10 hour. It is so good. It really is. We love it. We try to do a lot of our own Foley stuff, and did we? Is that ours? I don't even.
It is. It's me speaking into the microphone.
Right.
Or like my voice 3 years ago.
Right, it was 3 years ago, yeah.
But it's very
It's changed.
Yeah, and it's very affected.
I'll be real with you. I don't like the lighting in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna circle these guys, and they'll spawn a bunch. And then what I can do is attract them all to one area.
Welcome to our, I'm going to say, alpha version of Bread or Dead VR. We let it all hang out. Good, bad, the ugly, but boy, is it getting a lot better. And I think it's a very playable game at this point, especially if you like sandbox games, you like wave shooters. It's fun. It's still got plenty of quirks. Still plenty to fix, and hey, if you want to be a part of that, to be real with you, again, growing up, I was a beta tester anytime I could. I love beta testing stuff, and our good friend Turtle, who just joined the Discord, but just came back to the Discord, just amazed at the progress we had made. But same kind of thing. It was like, I love doing this. I love going out and finding bugs, reporting it, and we're very accessible as devs. It's one thing we hear a lot of. It's like, wow, I can't believe I'm talking directly to the dev, telling them how things should be or how I would like it to work, and they're literally fixing it.
I want his bomb. There we go.
After I complain about it a lot of times, right? And we want to hear this. It hurts. Don't get me wrong. You work on something and work on it, and somebody goes, it's like, oh. But hey, it's for the better of the game, right? The better of the community, and we're all about it. So, there we go. We think it's awesome, actually, that our community can tell us that it sucks before they bomb us on Steam. You know what I mean? Woo! Did you see who is that? Dragons. I can't remember the name. Dragon something. Yeah. And then Baldur's Gate, I think, repealed their microtransactions. They were like, maybe not right now. I don't know if that's all rumory stuff, but man, Steam community, I'd rather have people talking to me than just make these unilateral decisions that the community doesn't agree with, and that is not what we're looking to do at all. In fact, quite the opposite.
2 Panzer Shreks.
2 Panzers, what?
Okay, I'm gonna. The DP-12 is much better.
Dual wield.
This is the best shotgun in the game by far.
I love it.
And it has a capacity of like 14 rounds or something.
We call this one
insane.
BOD, Bread or Dead.
No, I didn't mean to buy
reality,
another
PC
gun.
VR
Dragunov.
only. Single player. It's
right
hard
here.
doing multiplayer. It's about 4 times the work, they say, from what I hear. I think it's more than that. Especially if you're doing networked stuff, it's like a lot of players networked. It can be tough, and you gotta host servers, do all sorts of stuff. We are talking a lot, as usual, about, Steam leaderboards here, some inventive ways to do that with this game, possible remote play type of stuff. I like single-player games. There aren't a whole lot of multiplayer games I like myself, but I do like couch co-op, I love, and there's not a lot of that out there, in my humble opinion. There should be more. I would love to see this couch co-op.
Here we go.
Let them build up. Oh,
And then knock them down.
And take them out.
I'm going to see how many zombies I can get to build up.
Hacksaw Jim Dugan there. I see him in the crowd.
Actually, I think that's a good amount. I'm going to bomb them.
Yeah. Oh!
It stopped the music, dude.
That's not good, though.
Yeah. It's not, but man, that was intense. If it stops the music,
yeah,
you know it's intense.
That's one of the, the first things it'll get. Visuals override.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna load up 4. Cause I really need them. Or else I might die.
Stay on fire.
I hope I don't fall.
Don't fall.
3, 4, 5. Oh, hello. Hi. That poor guy.
If I'm musing, though, I don't think we're far off from all games being multiplayer in some way, shape, or form really easily. And I don't think,
hello.
I don't think devs are going to have a lot to do with it, to be quite honest. A lot of 2D games just being ported with 6 degrees of freedom. That's getting better and better all the time. A couple of companies doing great work on that side. So I think you even reverse engineer these games as well into 2D. Frames per second is going to be controlled by AI at some point, I think. I don't think it's going to be a problem. In the future, we'll see, I guess. There you go.
Whoa. Oh no. Oh goodness. My M82. Alright, everything's good.
Yeah, we were hoping to bring you the newest packages. What we normally do, John very diligently packages both Bread or Dead, this one and the game we're going to stream here in about 30 minutes, BrVR Backrooms Virtual Reality. He packages them both every single week and they're not small updates. It works really hard. We kick butt, you know that?
Huh?
When I look at what other houses are doing, it's amazing the amount of content. That
Holy heck! Oh no, not the zombies.
Pat ourselves on the back.
Oh, all right.
Well, we do a lot of hard work. John does especially, though, does a devlog for both games. It's a lot of stuff, John, but he's very passionate and very, he enjoys it. Would you agree?
No, I hate it all.
Well, it's,
No,
I'm only trying to prove that it's, a work of passion, and we really enjoy doing it. We really enjoy our community. Again, it's the passion of our community that often keeps us motivated, so thank you very much. I think you got this, man. I am not this calm under pressure, that's for sure. A lot of particles there.
Uh-huh. Surprisingly, not all that laggy.
It looks a little bit to me, but we're running this while streaming as well, so on the same machine, beefy machine, CPU wise and RAM wise. What are we running? 3060, I believe, right?
Yep. Hello.
As far as video cards, we got that big old Just upgraded to the, what is it, the 7950X
Yeah.
3D AM5 socket.
I just like saying that.
I do too. But it is, you know, we were at the end of life, if you will, for our last rig, or the one you were working on. And that's where, you know, we put money back into that, our assets. You know, BrVR to our goal, make 1,000 levels
F
there, right?
Said
AM5 socket.
AM5 socket.
AM5
And
socket.
imagine if we had to pay,
AM5
you know,
socket.
to have all those assets made.
AM5
So, you know, a large part of that was to use what we could, free assets from the marketplace.
Where does this door lead? Nowhere.
Now we use a little money, buy better assets. Cool.
Hello, folks. This guy's got night vision.
Whoa,
He can-
he's got, I was just about to say,
he
he's
can see me.
upgraded. Look at him.
I actually made that model.
Yeah, nicely done. I was sitting here when you did it. John's getting his, speaking of which, though, John's getting a lot of blender
Oh, my
skills
Marauder.
together. We have a lot of people on our Discord that contribute heavily to both of our games. Hopefully we can help them fill out their portfolio and make quality games on top of it. We do a lot of
goodness.
the Foley in this
Oh,
game.
God. I am so going to die right now. Okay, behind the
Dude, I
behind the
can't
thing.
believe you lasted this long. Although I have to say, I like the balance here. Oh, there you go.
Marauder.
But I tell you what, it's like Dave knows. We were playing Contractors the other day, and boy, when they turn up the heat, it gets hard fast.
Oh yeah.
But that was the furthest we've ever made it in that mode in Contractors.
Let's see here. I'm gonna try the arcade mode.
Arcade mode with arcade reload, right?
This pistol. Oh my.
You may notice some
This pistol.
difference or some
Not reload.
some similarities with one of our favorite games. I think you and I, of course, we use the cheat codes, but I think you and I. Does any? I'm going to put it out there. Does anybody know the cheat code? I'm going to get it wrong, right? Left, right, up, down, BA start. I think that's it. Anybody know that cheat code? We actually have it in BrVR. You have to make some decisions, a little puzzle. If you know the code, you know how to get through it. Or is it left, right, up, down, down?
It's up, down, left, right, I
got it
think.
right first. Okay. Nobody,
Hello,
huh?
folks.
Nobody chiming in.
Time to absolutely.
Those guys are looking. Oh, they were
blast
just
you.
looking for contact or something on the ground. I don't know what. Oh, lost an arm on that.
Poor guy.
Anyway, I'll finish the conversation. You may see some. I'll give you another clue. There'll be these little pods, if you will, little kind of spaceship-looking things that come through, and if you shoot them, they'll drop. Cameraman chiming in.
Said. I think it's up, down, left, right.
Oh, you were. I think you're totally right. It is up, down, left, right. BA start. I think you're right, Cameron. Contra, big favorite game of mine back in the day. I think it's the reason I bought a Voodoo card. If anybody knows about graphics cards, holy cow! I was proud of that card, boy. It was expensive. $70. We're trying to buy a 4090 now, right? I saw one under $1,000 though. So yeah, these little there'll be some. I think you've already done it, haven't you?
What?
The spaceships that come out.
Yeah, I've already gotten 3 of them.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do the VR content and just be creative. Kind of tough to do.
Oh, here it is. The arcade double barrel.
There it is, the arcade double barrel. No, it's not a. It's an overrun. Look
What?
at those arcade reloads, though. You gotta love that. If you're into that sort. A little too repetitive. You know, personally, I would prefer having the point down. To me, that's really the arcade reload.
Yeah.
Cameraman.
Thomas, I are also a
Also,
Unreal
say you have
Engine
economy code in BrVR.
developer.
Thomas.
Well, you like it, right, Dave? Oh. Hey, you know what? When I think 80s arcade, just keep pumping. If you're not getting some lag, oh, there it is right there. Oh, let it. Oh, he caught it right as it was getting away. Nicely done. What is that? The laser gun?
Nope, it's the revolver.
Oh, it'll knock him down, though, doesn't it?
Now I have 2 revolvers. Oh,
He's
jeez.
on a dual wheel. Oh! What are those gold?
King Cobras.
Ooh, King Cobras. What is that, 500?
No, it's
Oh,
357.
is it 357?
No crash or lag.
What?
No crash on level 18, says Lord Kermit.
I died.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't see the way. 18 and what is that? Good, no crash or lag. That is good to hear. Wow.
Yeah, cool.
I'm impressed.
On the main map or just in the spawn area? Because I was having lag only on the main
Yeah,
map.
there's 3 different areas. The main spawn area, which is huge. It's huge with a lot of mechanics, and 3 different like hallways that you can go down, all themed with different nostalgia. And each hallway will then spit you out into a different part of the map, I think is the way we have it currently. And then you have some procedural areas. You're just enjoying the music, I see. Either we do our music, John does a lot of the music, we work on music together. I do some of the music, especially in this one, this game. Oh,
Hello.
nice.
Hi.
Character camera, you can, you know.
Welcome to
That hair's a little, could use a
Or
little work. Huh?
VR. It's dithered, all right.
It's dithered.
But I'm just going to set this
It
up.
reminds me a lot of Hickok 45.
Uh-huh.
Little range out here.
I was going to set this
But
up behind my
it
head.
really reminds me of just about every range or every backyard where I grew up. So it's just a backyard and
It
where
was
I
the
grew
main
up.
area, but I need to check the
Sure,
other
you can go
areas.
shoot stuff back there. I wouldn't do that
Lord
much
Kermit
these days, depending where
said.
you're at.
But it's everything I wanted.
Cool.
Lord Kermit, I can't tell you how happy that makes us because that was the goal of the revamp for that one. And
There it
you'll
is, Predator
notice,
Dead
look at
45.
the books. Some of the books say Lord Kermit on them.
And Leafy on.
I think all the artwork, all the books. We even have our playtesters in the main map. If you go to the library area. By the way, one of the cool things, there's book NATOs that'll chase you around. A lot
In
of
the
things
library.
a lot of interactive stuff, man. There's several puzzles that you can do in the main area now. as
Luna
well
will
as-
hate us.
What's that?
I said Luna will hate us.
Why is that?
He hates puzzles.
That's true. You know, I like these actually.
They're optional.
Dude, one of the hallways we've done a forced perspective type of thing with a smiley face, and you can move all the blocks around and change the perspective, which I think is a lot of fun. Anyway, I think you'll have a good time in level 18, and the map is just a lot of fun, I think. Of course, you can have to find your way to the rocket, an old rusty playground rocket, hidden among a maze, a labyrinth, if you will, of other playground items, and you got to make your way through there. And if you're smart, you'll follow the dinosaur, which is in the lore. The dinosaur will take you directly to where you need to go. And then you can take the rocket ride, believe it or not,
Kermit
up into the clouds,
said,
into a cloud level,
oh, that's
if you
going
will.
to be fun.
Yeah. This is Jimi Hendrix. Literally.
Oh, shoot the guitar. There you go.
Oh man.
I did that once, actually. I have a guitar over here that has 22 long rifle bullet in it.
Really?
Yes. Uncle Josh put it in there.
How?
How? With a
Like,
22 pistol.
why? Or why?
Why? Because we were trying to make my guitar look a little more like Trigger, Willie Nelson's guitar.
Ah.
And we were signing it. We you know, it's my beater guitar. It's in the closet. It already had a lot of damage.
Are you ready?
Lord Kermit
But you know,
I'm asking why that too.
Josh, he's a enthusiastic firearms individual, and so am I, really. And I was like, hey, it doesn't have a bullet hole in it. How many guitars have a bullet hole in it? And he was like, I don't know of any.
Said,
And I was like, I don't.
9000.
Hello.
Luca, how are you?
This thing looks hilarious with a huge scope
Walk
on it.
in on that conversation,
Lord
right?
Kermit
Putting
said,
bullet holes in a
we
guitar.
need that as a weapon in BrVR Dead.
The guitar with bullet holes in it?
Yeah, right. Just a little 22 long
The
rifle.
Grimly
It went clean
said,
through.
Why
Casual America.
Because it's cool. You wouldn't
It
know.
is
JK.
pretty casual. I'd have to agree with that.
I didn't go in here. You know, I wanna. Here's the Evo 3 Scorpion. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna deck it out with as many attachments as possible. Let's see here. So there.
This is what I
Black
was talking about right here.
suppressor.
You can, you know, I mean, I don't think I would do this at the range. You know?
I don't think I would either. I could probably put an ACOG.
Although
in front of that
sometimes, there
red
you
dot.
go.
Double the
Actually,
sights
that's
for double
something
the accuracy.
you might actually see. Actually,
Said,
so.
Just well
They
done.
often have
Glad to
dual,
hear
but they
you
flip
too.
out of the way.
You sound better now, Paul. Lord
Oh,
Kermit
thank you, Luca. I'm
said,
feeling better. That's for
yeah,
sure.
That's the good old USA for
I
you to shoot
have
stuff
to
with
say though,
fire.
John and Mrs. Berber had to go out and shovel the snow today, which I wasn't complaining too
First
much.
fire, more tactics.
I actually really enjoy shoveling the snow.
Here we
so.
go. This is. There's so many tactics.
It
on
looks
here. It's
good
so
though. It looks
tactical.
tactical, man. Did you just breach that door?
Uh-huh.
Oh my, that is super cool. It looks really good though. You know,
Thanks.
there's some games the door breaches don't look so great. They really look nice, John. Good work. I haven't seen it in a while. Maybe some damage to the door. We do have those damaged doors, but I think it's good enough personally.
Luca Megarine
And you know,
said,
more mechanics.
Easy Coast got snowed on. Nor too
Oh!
much in the west.
I'm liking the way the heads are looking too now. This is great, John. Looks
Poor
great.
guy. When they lose their head, they're still
Yeah.
alive for like half a second.
East Coast got
Lord
smoked.
Kermit said, you know what the frisk thing
You didn't get too much out there. I thought you guys were getting some too.
is called.
Out in the West Coast, you guys and gals. Oh, look at these burners. Oh, he just wanted help. Did you see him? Oh, of course, dude's got his plate armor on.
Luca Megarine said, the East Coast got snowed on. Not so
I
much
wonder if,
so
I remember last year, y'all got some massive end of the year stuff like we're getting now. Dude,
Dang it.
our ski areas are going ballistic. 3 feet up in the mountains from what I've heard. Over the last couple of weeks, even more in some areas. Didn't really get to, I think this is the first year I haven't snowboarded in, wow, since probably 94, 95. Missing a good one, I guess. You know what else we got, Luca? I don't know if you're gonna see any of it though. Oh wow, just thought about that. I guess you'll see some of it, but we're right smack dab in totality for this big eclipse that's about to happen. Right in the middle.
That's gonna be pretty.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a lot of people coming to the state. We'll see how that goes. Asking John, like, activities, what are we going to do? We're going to go here, there. He's like, can we just go out in the backyard? I'm like, well, sure. A lot of events going on. Yeah, our Bread or Dead soundtrack is getting deep. You can listen to it, John's. I think you made a playlist, right?
Yeah, although I'm gonna upload remastered versions of them.
Yeah,
remastering
some stuff. You know, some things we didn't like about the mixes, and a lot of them hadn't been mastered. Ish, right? You know, we do that working mix master thing, and then you listen to it for a while. If you have the ability to listen to your music and then go back and you know, make adjustments, always a good thing. You don't always have that because you have to pay to go to a studio.
This is
what
about
is shashlik? I guess I could look it up, but I'm a little busy.
It's about the most tactical MP5K in existence. It's meant to be a pistol. But my goodness. It's got a suppressor and a stock on it. Or I could just run it like this. I think we're gonna add a sling slot right here so that you can sling stuff.
If you get a sling, you can upgrade and have a new slot there.
Yeah. For extraction mode, at least.
Well, this makes me want to go shoot my MP. I mean, never mind.
I wonder how many times you've said that.
Every time I see it, I want to go slap it. You know, something you learn, you think that, you know, if you've never shot one of these, right, you think that's like slapping them or being kind of, I don't know, a little more aggressive, right, is a bad, you know, ooh, showing off over there. But what you realize if you don't, right, if you just kind of baby it, you'll end up getting a misfire a lot of times. So don't judge people when they kind of smack their bolt releases, especially. Right? That's what she said. Yeah.
Exactly. I was about to comment, but am I too young still? I don't know.
Firearms can be used as euphemisms for a lot of things. I'll just put it that way.
This right here is just about the best thing ever in existence. You put some black powder in.
You know what? I thought I worked on our. Did you do any work on trying to get our our notifications to show up?
No.
If you've joined, sorry about that. I guess we failed again. Dobo AE, if you're out there, we see you. I see you on here, but we are not getting our notifications.
Hey Paul, what's
I think
your
the way
favorite ice cream?
What's my favorite ice cream? You know, it's actually creamy season has started. If you know what soft serve is, they just call it. They put maple in it and then call it a creamy here, and they're good, by the way. But we all winter is so bad here that everybody really looks forward to spring, and you know it started when the creamies started happening. But we're getting a foot of snow outside, and the creamy windows are apparently open down the road here. But me personally, when we go to get creamies, you know what I get? You know what I get, John. What do I get?
I don't actually.
I don't get a creamy usually. I get a shake.
Oh yeah.
I usually like a malted shake, and I like my favorite flavor would be strawberry. So, to answer your question a little more succinctly,
do you scream
strawberry.
For ice cream?
Kermit, I love it. Don't tell me you're running this on your Steam Deck, too. You know, Lord Kermit is a master at getting stuff to run on old hardware. I can't believe it even runs at all. Because I think you're running 4 gigs of video RAM on that, right? Our suggested, I think, is a 2080 with at least 8 gigs. We prefer 12 gigs on it. And an i5, right? Oh, that reminds me. I got to change the download size on the Steamworks page. So John's showing us some long-range action here. What you got going?
I got a Mauser and trying to snipe some targets.
Sniping some targets. I like that. There's always something to do in our games. You have to look sometimes. We hide a lot of Easter eggs.
Although this ain't an Easter egg.
This isn't an Easter egg. But we do hide.
You can actually do that, and that will drop all the bullets in the Mauser or the SKS.
What? You know, one of the first things I reach for when I'm looking to shoot long-range targets.
What?
Well, is a Mauser. Okay. Do you smell the sarcasm? It's coming in.
It's just fun. You know, let me show you the most. Let me show you guys the most
ice cream
tactical.
for ice cream. Yes, I do.
Ice cream, John?
Oh, my
And
favorite
by the
ice
way-
cream. Mint chocolate chip.
Ooh, he does get the mint
I
chocolate
think.
chip a lot. Usually in a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge cone person.
Grimney, I love some pistachio myself, but it's sometimes a little too much for me. We, if you don't know, we're in Vermont, which is home to Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Now proudly served by Unilever. But Ben and Jerry's still on the board. They still say no to Unilever and putting bad stuff in there, and still get to make all the flavors and all that. And we can still go down to the tours, and it's a lot of fun. But Ms. Berber, she eats a good deal of pistachio Ben and Jerry's, and it's good, boy.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it good?
Let me show you. Do you mind if I show folks the most tactical thing in the whole game?
Show it off. John's showing you a
Alright.
lot of the kind of the fun stuff today.
Oh,
Some of
yeah,
the
it's
Easter eggy arcade stuff today. But it's.
Well, I mean, hey, we're about to go.
We
So
are.
I would like to end the stream with this.
That
This is
sounds
the
good.
Nerf Strife or Vlurf or however you want to
Love
say
it.
But the thing is,
Is that your build?
yeah, it's my model.
But it looks great, John. It really
but
does.
the thing is, you can attach just like the real thing. The real thing has an in-strike barrel lug up here. But we made it so that you can put whatever barrel you
you
want.
can put
on
whatever
it.
you want on it.
So I
love
can
it.
put the
Yeah.
MP40 barrel and
That
then
is
put
hilarious,
an
dude.
AR stock on the back.
I love it. And if you
And
like
then-
to make stuff,
and
John's
then-
got you covered on that side
The
of
Ford
it
grip.
as well.
And then an ACOG.
If you're a big fan of H3, so are we.
It's pretty dang funny.
That's fun.
It literally shoots.
We're big
Nerf
big fans of
bullets.
Anton, I believe.
All
It's
right,
Anton,
well,
right? Isn't it
uh,
Anton develops over at H3?
Yeah.
We're big fans of H3 and
That
praise
model
them.
is
Go
amazing.
buy their
Some
game
nice
as well.
coloring.
But if you like that game, you're probably going to like this one too. Zombies instead of hot
Do you
dogs, a
guys
lot of
have
guns,
calls
a
to
lot of goofiness, a lot of seriousness
No.
too, but still in a pretty goofy manner.
Yeah.
Do we have Poles, as in Polish people? Is that what you're referring to?
I'm assuming.
I
a
think there's
restaurant.
Polish people all over the world. In fact,
can
one of
make
my
it rain.
favorite people in the world's
Nerf or
name is
nothing.
John Saplinski, and I believe he is Polish as well. Paul Malowski's a good friend of mine as well.
Well,
Yeah, serious, but in a goofy manner.
Serious, but in a goofy
Thank
manner.
you if you subscribed. We
Yeah.
didn't see it. We're sorry.
Sad.
We apologize, but if
All
you
the
have,
ice
thank you very
cream
much. If
brand.
you're not part of the Discord,
the ice cream
I'll just say
brand.
you're missing
I
out.
don't
Check out
think
our
so.
links. You can report bugs, report suggestions, tell us you don't like us. It's all good. But do it over there, please. This game is in early access. It's free right now. Please go download it. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you don't like, especially, and we'll try try to fix it, make it better. It's probably on our roadmap on the Discord already, so check that out as well. Thank you to everyone here. If you haven't hit like, please do it. It helps us immensely, and we just get a big giggle out of it. We're like, wow, look at that. Thank you to Grimney Reaper, DJ Dave. I'm sorry, Dave, I outed you. DJ Zane F. Luca, thank you so much for joining us. Oh, it is Nerf for nothing. I agree. Our good friend Grimney Reaper. Probably one of the best ambassadors to Lithuania I've ever met, and just a good all-around person. I really appreciate. We appreciate you all. Lord Kermit, good luck on level 18. We're about to. I don't think we're going to show off level 18 though. It's pretty laggy for us. I don't know if we're going to go in there or not. But we'll see. BrVR coming up next. We're going to end this stream, and then we're going to start the next one. Hey, if we get it, if it's a long day, you know. But if you can join us, please do. We love you all. We really do. And love to have you there as well. So thank you very much. And we're going to do that. He's John. I'm Paul. We're going to switch, though. I'm going to get in the VR. Do some BrVR. And love being in the back. Thank you all. We really appreciate it. John, thank you. You're doing great. This is awesome. I love being a part of it. Talk to you soon. All right.
Oytanev said, see you guys there.